Okay, hello dear friends. So this video is about the knives. I have done a video of cutting cucumbers, and some friends ask, and it's been many times that friends ask about what kind of knife. So here is a brief my brief preference. So this is a Japanese knife, Miyabi, and it's quite thin, very thin. So it's very easy to handle, and you cut vegetable. It's always straight, and also with these little carvings inside, it allows air to get into it, so it does not stick to the knife too much. Things like this, it will stick very much. And this is a German knife that yeah, I forgot how to say that brand. You know that brand. And comparatively, this is much thicker. And German knife, they are usually one piece of metal, and the shape is like this. And the Miyabi Japanese knife shape is like this. When you cut, you can use the top manipulate to cut something, and you can use also the bottom here, this part to cut, and put your finger here. Quite easy to use. And this one has, but not that sharp. You can see this, you cannot manipulate that much. And so I used to use this one, and I think I'm more Asian, more Chinese, more Asian, like it flat. Here you can see the knife is not flat, it have this kind of curve. When it is flat, it's easy to cut this way. And when it curves, you use your knife, roll your knife. And I did not learn it that way. And this is another knife. It's quite thin. This one is relatively thin for some delicate job, but here the blade is too thin. It's dangerous. I will show you why this kind of knife is not, I do not use it that much. And this one is another Japanese knife. It's for sushi or making sushi cutting. It's a long blade to cut very evenly. And this is a bread knife, and this is a plastic knife. I will show you when you cut. This one is for cutting vegetable. When you cut with plastic, there is no metal with the fruit. It is supposed to be that not changing color, but I do not use it very much. I just not so much a fan of a dull knife. And this one is a chopper knife. I used to like it, and I like a knife that is large like this because, oh yes, Rustov something, and but it's because it's safe. Believe it or not, this one is relatively safe. Quite flat bottom. It's very Asian style. And this one is a cheap Chinese, not cheap Chinese. This one is a knife I bought from local market, and it's not expensive, and the steel is not strong enough, so you can see it's already after some sharpening, it's already like this. And I like it because for some time I use it all the time. I will show you. This is a boning knife and something like that. Okay, so this one actually is a very good peeling knife. My family did not like it because it's only one side. Actually, it is very good because it's one side. You do not go back. Very easy. It can cut. It can cut tomato as advised. So the cucumber is a little bit old, but we use it for demo. I'll get another cucumber, which is not that bad. It's very, very enjoyable. Very easy to use. I bought it sur la table. Okay, now I will use these knives. Some of it is very enjoyable. I will use it. Some of it not so much worth to make a video, not so much relevant for making a video. Okay, so I hope you can see my finger, and I will show you this one. So because it's not bad, it's not bad. You can see how your finger is, and it's thick, so it's not the most comfortable. This one is very thin and very sharp. The steel is very good. Okay, and also I will use this large one. You can see for a long time I haven't used it. Don't you think it's safe? It is actually safe because your hand movement, let me lower it a little bit, you can see a bit better. Your hand, this knife, you do not lift it up so much. You lift it up only up to the vegetable. Since you do it all the time, you already build up your habit of how much it is. And it's all in practice. When I was 13 years, something, 12, 13, I got addicted to cutting vegetables, cutting julienne carrot. It's very thick, and in China we have some quite inexpensive knife, and I just enjoy it. So make sure your finger is going in, and your skin always touch. Your skin can touch this part, but your finger is not coming out. If your finger coming out, it will be out. I know this video you feel scary, but it's not that scary. Okay, I will show you. Usually when I cut, I do not cut it so make everyone so beautiful, but this one is a demo video. I will lift up a little bit and you can see, I hope you can see better. So you can see here my finger is inside, and the knife is a little bit slanted. If it is straight, there is more chance that it will touch your finger, and if this way, it will not touch finger. See, my knife is slanted. Okay, I will, you can see better like this. So your movement is very low, it's not very high, right? You make sure your movement is always just around here. So your knife is like this. It is like this, not cutting yourself. So you can do as thin as you like. Just some of this movement. it's like shaving. It's very easy to cut, and it is easier to cut like this to cut something very, very low. And if you have a cucumber that is this high, it is much less easy to cut. But make sure you understand the basic of it. So always not too much movement. When it is tall, is high, it's not easy to cut. When it is low, it is easier to cut. Okay, see, it is high, so not so easy. Now I press it down. It takes time because when we really do cooking, we do not have this time. But this video is about showing. It's about show and tell, so it's different. Okay, okay, I think we are in the right zone. See? I think that's different method, and if you need for the very last, you can do like this, or peel off something you do not like. So the top is very sharp, and this side is also, you can use this and this to work, and this get the air in it, so it still have the vegetables touching to it. But you know that when you cut carrot, some carrot and potato, it sticks to it if you use that kind. I like to cut this way, and I took a cooking class in France, in Paris, and one of the chefs said my method is not right. She would like, her training method is this way, like this knife. I am not comfortable with this knife, this method. I have never practiced enough. When I was young, we do, and the reason is that, she said, the reason is if you have, if you work in a kitchen, in a restaurant, everyone is, it will be very noisy. So they cut with much. So this way with much less noise instead of chopping noise. Okay, so this one is roughly. If you have any question, let me know, and that's about it. Use big knife, large knife, chef knife that is long enough, thick enough, thin enough. Thin, long, and small knife is dangerous. Small knife is dangerous. Larger knife is safer. Okay, thank you very much.